All right, Lakeland Regional School Community, this is your Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Novak. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. It's a B-Day. Hopefully everybody gets outside today. It's beautiful outside. I'm outside filming in my backyard. My kids right now are inside. They're a little bit quiet, so I'm going to have about a 5-minute window in which to film this video. Number one, good luck to our AP English students, Miss Cawley's English Warriors. Get after it today. I know you guys are going to be successful. You guys are in great hands. Mrs. Cawley does a great job preparing you guys for the AP exam. So good luck on the AP exam today. If you have any questions or any concerns during the AP exam, please make sure to reach out to Miss Ross. Also, read the bolded information I include in this message if you're taking the AP exam today, tomorrow, or for the rest of the 2 weeks. Number two. Last evening, the Board of Education officially approved the modifications to our school calendar. The last day of school for both students and staff is now going to be June 18th. The last day of instruction is June 12th. The 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th are all going to be Lancer days. A detailed calendar is attached to this email, which, I send out to you guys every single day. Make sure you save it. It has a detailed breakdown of A days versus B days and Lancer days. Please make sure, again, you save that calendar. I'm going to continue to spread this message out, but that is going to be our calendar through the end of the year. Remember, last day of school for both students and staff, June 18th, last day of instruction, June 12th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th are all going to be Lancer days. Allows you, pursuant to your teacher's policy, to make up late work. Just check in, say goodbye to your teachers for the summer, or if you're a senior, a little bit longer than that. Again, save the detailed calendar. Number three. Our National Honor Society, thanks to Ms. Telshaw, is sponsoring tutoring chat rooms. If you need help with any assignment whatsoever, please make sure to reach out to Ms. Telshaw at her email address. It's included within this, including the day of the week. We also have hour windows that our National Honor Society students are going to be manning these chat rooms, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, and then 1 to 2. They're available to chat with you about any sort of help that you need in any one of your classes. Please take advantage of this, especially if you're falling behind. Our schedule for the next 2 weeks, ready? Go. Today, Wednesday the 13th, is a B day. Thursday the 14th is an A day. Friday the 15th, it's a Lancer day. Monday the 18th is a B day. Tuesday the 19th is an A day. Wednesday the 20th is a B day. Thursday the 21st is an A day. And then Friday, May 22nd, is a Lancer day. That's pretty much it. I mean, obviously we have the number, whatever number we're on, we have the virtual coffee house. And then finally, last but not least, the Board of Education talked about it last evening, so I feel more comfortable having a conversation with you guys now since it was announced yesterday in public regarding our graduation plans for the class of 2020. So I'm going to read something to you. If I'm looking down, it's not because I'm concerned about making eye contact. I just want to get everything right when I read this. So regarding graduation, it was discussed last night at the Board of Ed meeting. As soon as we went into closure, a graduation committee was put together, which included Ms. Mazza, Dr. Finkelstein, Mr. Beatty, Ms. Lutz, Ms. Harmon, and some students from the class of 2020. After a few meetings and scouring different platforms for ideas, the group decided to book the Warwick Drive-In for a modified graduation ceremony on June 24th. Essentially, with the help of coordination of Mr. Lauder, we would pre-tape our graduation ceremony speeches and all and play it on the big screen. We would allow one car per family, ticket for admission. A really great idea, unconventional, out-of-the-box great idea. Then, late Friday, after work hours, it was actually 8 p.m., on Friday evening, the Department of Education came out with guidance indicating that Governor Murphy's executive orders 104 and 107 closed public schools and, quote, prohibited gatherings for events including all in-person graduation ceremonies, and since these orders remain in effect until further notice, quote, only virtual graduation ceremonies can be planned at this time. So the question is, where does this leave us? Well, there are about a dozen other northern New Jersey schools that have booked the Warwick Drive-In for various dates in June. This doesn't just impact us. It impacts every single high school in the state of New Jersey, what the Department of Education is telling us we are allowed to do and not allowed to do with graduation. So here's where we are. We're going to prepare for virtual and hope for the drive-in. Regardless, the graduation video is currently being recorded, and it's either going to be shown on the big screen or it's going to be shown on YouTube. We haven't yet canceled our June 24th date. We're going to get more updates when we get back to you. So as I make this announcement, I'm reminded of the words of Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. And she said, quote, "There are uses to adversity and they do not reveal themselves until after being tested. Difficulty can tap unexpected strengths." It's my hope that our school community will band together to help our students deal with this challenge by giving them their full support as we move ahead. While a virtual graduation ceremony might not be our choice, it might be the reality for the class of 2020. And it's also one that should not be clouded in any way that blocks out the beautiful light of their individual and collective achievements. Ultimately, we're waiting further guidance from the Department of Education as to whether or not we are allowed to go ahead with our Plan A. But regardless, and we talked about it the other day, we can lament, and scream and shake our fists to the sky about how frustrated we are about the current situation that we're in. We all feel it. We're with you. We feel exactly the same way that you are. A lot of the decisions that we're making are not our own. We're dependent upon guidance from the Department of Education. And ultimately, regardless of what happens moving forward with our graduation ceremony, we promise you, we are going to plan you the best possible graduation ceremony that is truly reflective, like I read before, of your individual and collective achievements. We are going to do everything in our power that we're allowed to do to recognize the class of 2020. All right, guys, that's all I got today. I love you. I miss you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.